einen wunderschönen guten Morgen, guten Mittag oder guten Abend, je nachdem, wann ihr das guckt. Ich hoffe, ihr seid gut gelaunt. Ich bin's nicht mehr, wie wir gestern ja festgestellt haben, oder überhaupt. 40 Seiten. Da ist bestimmt ein Raketenwerfer drin. Wie wir gestern fest... Oder wir müssen hier nochmal lang. Ist das hier eine Zeitschleife? Hier waren wir schon mal, falls ihr euch denkt, oh, das kenne ich aber, das hier, da war... Nee, Vögel. Ja, eine Zeitschleife. Besser bekannt auch als Level Redesign oder what geht hier los? Alles nochmal von vorne. Die Zeitschleife hat natürlich WoW erfunden, indem sie jetzt ja natürlich Warlords of Draenor reingebracht haben und damit auch eine Zeitschleife gemacht haben, indem sie das alte Leveldesign, das gute Leveldesign genommen haben und sich gedacht haben, hey, wir packen einfach noch das alte Leveldesign rein, dann kommen die alten Leute zurück. Bei mir hat es funktioniert, hier ist die Mauer zu. Ist egal, springe ich drüber. Aber bei manchen nicht. Ja, wo wollt ihr denn lang? Klettert ihr etwa hier hoch? Oh, der große Hannes. Tschüss. Oh. Yep. Den musste man genießen. Natürlich will ich hier rein.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Los
I think
geht's.
we're good to go.
All right, I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Auto. Auto. Ja, das kommt aber nicht.
I guess they didn't like that.
Gehen wir jetzt mal außen rum zum Auto. Mir doch egal.
Whoa! Mountain's trying to kill me.
Jetzt dreht er durch. Au! Jetzt ist er von allen besser vorbei. Au! Fatz! Und überall von den Tannenspitzen sah ich Gegenstände auf.
I guess they didn't like that.
Na, alles klar. Herr Kommissar.
Old damn mountain's trying to kill me.
Shit. Au. Komm danach. Der Geist weg. Der nächste Geist kommt da rein, oder? Da. Oh. Los. Der geht hier rein, ne? Wow. Wow. Kranke Scheiße. Oh, hier, Feuerwehrmann Joe. Und Jim. Oder Jack und Jones. Kann man sich... Kann man sich aussuchen. Das war vorher mal Jack und Jones. Nee, ich hab da keinen Bock mehr drauf. Mach den mal hier. So. Das war Add und Hearing. 40 Manuskripte habe ich nicht. Wer kommt da? Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Ja, ja, genau.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Ja, das geht doch wieder schief. Doch nicht? Wenn wir hier aber mal eben nachladen, ne? Ich traue diesem Braten noch nicht.
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though. If you don't mind.
Ja, über was denken Sie denn gerade nach, Fräulein?
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I've fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages.
Ja, sonst noch was?
Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me. So, you stupid woman.
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Das ist ja voll die Zicke. Mit einem fetten Hintern. Gebärfreudigen Becken.
Another printout.
Ein netter Bild.
Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Und auf zum... Was war's? Autokino. Das Autokino von Night Springs, Arizona.
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Ist enough, abgeschnitten. So, und wie er abgeschnitten, schneide ich jetzt auch ab. Ja, bis morgen.